Good afternoon and welcome back to Agri Expo event. My name is Travis Kiesel with Hutson. Joining me this afternoon, Dave Williams, local customer here. Dave, thrilled to have you this afternoon.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate you being here.
Tell us a little bit about where you call home. Tell us a little bit about your farming operation.
Well, home is in just outside of Elsie, Michigan. Our family farm is over 160 years old, and currently I farm with my nephew. So the two of us partner at W Farms LLC, and we raise soybeans, corn, and soft red winter wheat, and we bale a lot of straw.
Thrilled to have you. One of the pieces of technology on your farm is a See Spray sprayer.
That's correct.
Tell us a little bit about your sprayer. Tell us a little bit about how long you've had it.
Okay, so we've got a 412R See Spray Ultimate Sprayer. This is our second season with the sprayer, and we use it on all of our acres.
Sure.
So I use it in the fall for burn down spray, and then I'll use it in the springtime for in crop spraying.
Obviously, See Spray Ultimate, a two-product capable sprayer. Are you have you used that functionality? Are you doing that any of those passes?
I have. I've done both the two pass with two different products, and also I'll combine the tanks, the two different tanks, so I get a total capacity of 1,200 gallon. If I'm just spraying one spray mix over a number of acres.
Sure. I know some real world experience with the Sense and Act, the See and Spray tech. Maybe talk about your experience with the technology. How's it work? Just your experience with it.
Well, as far as I can tell, the technology works well. I'm still, frankly, learning how to best utilize it. I probably should have done my in-season spray in soybeans a little bit differently. I don't know if I had the sensitivity set correctly.
Sure.
Because we did have some weed escapes. But it's difficult to determine what will work best in our situation.
Yeah. Maybe talk a little bit about your what you see from a weed pressure standpoint that drives you to say, hey, this See and Spray technology makes sense for me.
Well, I mean, like in season, in soybeans in particular, our spray costs are excessive, and so if we can economize on how much we're spending on spray and still control our weed pressure, that's a good thing. We save money. So, and that's the bottom line today is how much money can you make and still do a correct job.
That's a good way to say it. One of the challenges with a dual product sprayer like that is tendering. Can you talk a little bit about your setup and how you manage keeping that sprayer handled?
Well, we invested in a spray trailer. I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago, and we set it up with a product mixer that, and we've got 4 totes on board, so we can draw in from those totes to mix different mixes. So we try to set them up so that we have everything that we need. Sometimes I have to pour in some products, like if it's like a small amount, like 3 gallons of surfactant in a batch. Okay. But it makes it real easy to mix 2 different tank loads at one time, because the system will flush it out. It puts the chemicals into the tank. It flushes it out. I can change valves on the sprayer and send in the second batch, and I can customize the batch. It comes with a tablet, and so you tell it how many gallons you're going to mix and you set up your mix ahead of time. Okay. And it makes it real handy, and it's really not been a problem for us. Okay. Whatsoever.
No, it's good. I know, and when we talk about that technology, that tends to be one of the hangups for a lot of producers is that golly, it challenges my, maybe what I've got set up to keep my current spray rig operational. It maybe challenges the status quo, and again, that's why I ask. That seems to be a topic that we talk about a lot with customers.
Well, we only have the one spray rig, and so, but regardless, because of the two tanks, it's kind of like having two different sprayers. Sure.
As you talk about utilizing the sprayer and getting the most out of that sprayer, what have you found most refreshing about the technology and as an operator of it?
So I had to guess at how many gallons I had inside, and there was no way to tell. Well, so with See Spray Ultimate, it tells me how many gallons I've got in each one of my tanks, and I can use that to know, like if I'm short a little bit, I can add to the batch just a small amount of product with our spray trailer setup, and so that information is valuable to me. The cab is much more comfortable. It's quieter than I was used to before. There's a lot of nice creature comforts, which I like also because I'm in it a lot.
Sure. No, that's great. Any off machine data that you're using from it, weed pressure maps or anything like that you've used in Operations Center?
Yeah, when using the See Spray system, it generates a weed pressure map, and I can bring that into Ops Center and look at that. In fact, I look at it. I have two monitors in the cab, and so I'll look at the weed pressure map on one while I'm watching what's going on the other monitor. And that kind of tells me, okay, it's functioning the way I expect it to. I mean, I'll watch a patch of weeds go by and make sure that it turned on and it turns off, that type of thing. But then afterwards, I can look at those same maps in Ops Center and get some type of an idea. Okay, is this doing a good job? Isn't it? What could I do differently?
Sure. As you talk about the different conditions that you spray in, I know there's different variables that play into savings, but are you realizing the savings with See Spray that you hope to realize?
I think so.
Okay.
I didn't have any expectations when we went into this, what the savings would be. It's a learning process.
It is. It very much is, and that's why I ask from an expectation standpoint, because it's very difficult to go into it and express, well, did I save more than X, or did I was expecting to save X and I was more or less than that, and there's a lot of variables. We know we've been on a learning curve as well from a dealer standpoint and supporting it, of what to expect, how to best support guys like yourself that are in this technology, and so trying to even just ourselves understand the different reporting and mechanisms that are there to help in that journey. So in your experience, where did you find that technology just really, really shined, just really, really stood out?
The See Spray technology, well, the fact that you can drive 12 miles an hour going across a field and it can see a weed and figure out in a split second, okay, I need to turn this nozzle on. I mean, it's pretty amazing, frankly.
What would you say, Dave, to folks that are out there, to your peers that are out there, maybe on the fence about See and Spray technology? What advice would you give them when they're looking at and making a decision of does that make sense for their operation?
Well, I think if you're in the market for a different sprayer, that it's definitely worth considering. In fact, that's probably what you should be going to, because as agriculture changes, we keep getting more and more technology every year. I think you need to stay at least with the curve, if not ahead of the curve.
Sure. No, great reference point for sure. Dave, I really appreciate the time to sit down and talk See and Spray and technology and hear about your firsthand experiences, and most importantly, I appreciate your business.
Well, thank you. I appreciate doing this. It's kind of fun.
With that, Dave Williams, W Farms, thank you for your time. That's it for this afternoon from Agri Expo. Thank you.